not turn the ball over. 13 of them at half. We built a 7-point lead, and we turn it over in transition with the ball, and it sparks like a 12-3 run for them, I think. It's a major point of emphasis for us right now, and we talked about it this morning. We talked about it before the game. We talked about it at halftime, and then finally we did a good job of taking care of it. And when we do, we can be pretty potent, but we just right now a lot of kind of self-inflicted ones, just silly ones, So we gotta get those out first and foremost.
We saw Ant really turn it on in
Yeah.
the fourth quarter too, and talk about him putting triple doubles that he was doing
Yes.
tonight.
Yeah, he's had a couple of those games this month. Extremely proud of him. One thing we talked about, over this 25 game span that we're in right now, was figuring out ways to impact the game across all the stat lines and make your teammates better along the way. And he's had a few exceptional games at that, and tonight was one of them for sure. He was aggressive. It's fun to watch him go when he gets it going like that. But then, I thought he mixed in just the right amount of playmaking too. So.
When it came to kind of fourth quarter versus his other three, what was the difference just in terms of taking care of the ball? He had 7 turnovers by the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think some of it was just his kind of quickness in pick and roll, just his decisiveness. I thought he went somewhere, stayed going that direction. A lot of his turnovers happen in traffic when he tries to reverse course. I thought when he did make a counter move or some sort of step through tonight, it was in the flow with space where he could really gather. Drew some fouls that way too. So I thought it was just like kind of his determination to go one direction.
Overall, how was this team's approach to games like this? Washington, some of the teams that were an issue 2 years ago, we cleaned it up last year. How would you kind of rate how this team approaches that opponent on a night-in, night-out basis?
Yeah, I think I would give him a B. I think thought the approach tonight was pretty good actually. I thought we had chances to keep building the lead. We rebounded really well. We've talked about getting better there. I think offensively we're a little wild in the first half. I think we just needed to calm down, and we kind of ran more kind of organized offense in the second half. I think that's one thing I got to continue to do a better job there, is getting us and keeping us organized. But yeah, I think the approach has been good. I think this team is unique in that it's pretty even keeled with its personality all the time, regardless of who we're playing, where we're playing. Sometimes it can make it look like we're a little too relaxed, but I don't think it's like we taking anyone for granted. We know how hard these games have been in the West and the league and where we are and what each game really means. And that's difficult. In an 82-game season, it's really hard to have 82 must-win games. The league's not really built for that mentally. And a lot of teams are going through it right now. I think you see a lot of fatigue. A lot of players, a lot of coaches are a little bit fatigued by that mentality. Not sure it's overall, good for the brain health, but these guys have been doing a good job of kind of being ready to go every night. So.
Talk about the turnovers. I think you said before, like 12 was kind of an acceptable
Yeah.
number for you. When you analyze how your turnovers happen, what percentage generally are unacceptable types do you think?
Anything above 12. I mean, that's our goal. It was 12, and we've been above that for sure. And the ones that we got to get rid of are the ones I think. I've asked all the players, analyze your game. Think about the turnovers that you have, and how they come, and what trends are there. Certainly, I know what they are or could guide them and have done. But let's get rid of those first. The things that repeatedly happen that we can kind of take out of our game and just be a little bit safer with the ball.